Holy shit, and that's just rehearsal, people. How long ago did you guys start? What's kind of the rough beginnings of Rebel Holocrons? Because there's never an easy beginning. It's not like, tra-la-la, we're in a fucking punk band now. Look at us.
It well,
or was it?
I was going to say, I'll tell the story. So basically, so Matt and I, we've been playing together almost a decade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least a decade. So we were in a band together called Life in a Spiral, an emo band. And we actually played several times with Ryan's old band, STR. And so basically what happened is I knew I always wanted to be in a band with him because him and I have a lot of the same influences. We both love punk rock. We both listen to a lot of the same bands. And so in like it was 2016, our band Life in a Spiral broke up. Around the same time, his band STR was done. So basically, the second day that our old band was done, I hit up Ryan and said, "Hey, you want to start a pop punk band?" And he was like, "I'm down." So then it came that we needed a bass player.
I didn't even know about it.
He didn't even know. I hadn't told him yet
that there had been a mutual breakup.
Right. Well, no, I knew about the breakup. I knew that Jeff and Ryan had already been talking.
Yeah.
And then Ryan put out an ad on the Facebook saying, "Hey, I'm doing a pop punk thing. I need a bass player." So I said, "I'd like to be that bass player."
I'm that dude, man. For
And
fuck's
goes,
sake.
"That's great because Jeff's already in." And I said, "Well, fucking here we go."
And actually, he was in that band.
I was in STR for a little bit.
Okay.
Learned a bunch of their songs.
So you guys have all kind of been running around together for a long motherfucking time.
Long time. This was in the mix that probably happened. It's been great.
We've been together what? Fucking
almost 5 years.
We're going on 5 years this year. Yeah.
So Rebel Holocrons actually is Rebel Holocrons. 5 years now?
5 years.
Well, that's good to have on camera. That's nice.
5 years.
That means something too. There's a lot of newbie bands that that are getting a lot more play that don't have anywhere near the chops of a band that's been in the fucking pond for 5 years.
Yeah.
You know.
And we know we don't grind like a lot of those other younger bands too. Like we're all dads.
Yeah, we got kids.
We're all married.
We got kids, man.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not trying to make a living. We know there's a lot of bands out there that are fucking talented and they put their time in. So I don't mind pushing them to the head. Trying to support them. That's how we look at it. Like we're here to support those guys.
Yeah.
And let them fucking rise up, and we'll just get a little shine while we follow them out. Hey, let's get some free beer tonight.
Absolutely.
We don't care about making money, really. It's never really been about that. It's just going and hanging out with friends and saying hi and listen to this. We wrote this. This is new, and try this one out.
Yeah, it's kind of like show and tell sharing type
That's really
situation.
What it is.
Yeah.
It's show and tell, and we love it. And like you said, and if you don't put the obligation of I'm trying to make a living off this, so this is my profession. As soon as you take all that out, it's still fun. It stays fun.
Dude, and I gotta say, it's just kind of wowing me because when I did the Black Crosses interview, they all three said the same fucking thing. Right. We stopped trying to make money doing this a long time ago. Absolutely. We're in it just to, it's almost therapy.
Yep.
And you're kind of therapy,
it's
watching the young crew come up and making sure they're doing it right and they're not fucking each other over. So
exactly.
Show nights are like my favorite night ever.
Oh yeah.
Like they're so fun.
It is.
We have such a good time.
Show and tell.
Right. Especially when we're for example, when we play a show with Black Crosses or False Freedom. It's just like a group of friends
drinking beer with our buddies all night.
Well, yeah, and the buddies that you don't normally get together with.
Oh, dude, just the gathering is the. It's all about the gathering. Right. That's what sucks about all this COVID shit because we're not allowed to gather.
Yeah.
And, we miss our people. Right. We miss traveling with the same people in town. Let's travel to fucking Reno. Let's travel to the Bay Area. Then we'll meet there and drink there. It's even better.
Right.
All right. Well, you guys want to run another one?
Let's do another one.
Do whatever. Yeah. How about?
Yeah, you want to do that? Yeah. You don't want to try
the other new one?
The other new one? That we're probably going to mess up really bad.
Let's do one we know. What do you want to do? Fried rice.
Bring the first note up. Just want to make sure. It's been a while since we played it.
just hearing you say I love playing that song, it's like, see, that's what you want a band to, because if you're gonna have to do it over and over and over again.
I've learned being in bands, you gotta love the music you play, and even I always talk about it, but at least for me, this is the band I always wanted to be in.
Yeah.
I come from a lot of metal bands and things like that, and I like metal. I was into it, but punk rock's always been what I listen to on the daily, and this is what I wanted to be in. And it's just amazing. Even coming to practice, I'm always so excited to play these songs. And not that any other band they were bad songs. It's just when it's what you love.
Oh,
you're
sure.
So much more excited to play them than songs that you're just playing to be in a band or just to play drums.
We like here is that we have creative construction all together.
Sure.
And so
Yeah, if like we start writing a song, like one of us doesn't like it, we're like, well, let's change it until we like it.
let's just feel it a different way.
Like there was that one song, I forget the name of it, but I didn't like it,
Right.
and you guys were like, "What? It's so good, man! We gotta keep going." I was like, so we just kept changing shit till I was like, "All right."
Oh, that's a good song now.
That's up being a hit.
Right. That's like, again, back to what I said, when you're excited to play it,
Yeah.
we want that experience for all of us,
Yeah.
not just me, not just Matt, not just Ryan. We want to collectively do it because it when we all get into it, it's just so much fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Like we were saying before, it's
spiritual.
Right.
When you get the glances across the stage at each other going, oh, this is fucking rocking, man. We got this shit on lock.
Him and I will do that too, especially when we get
Well,
to
you're the
play.
rhythm section, man.
But there's times when, especially like Holy Diver, we played the
Yeah.
show there, and we played, and there was just all kinds of floor monitors, monitors everywhere, and as soon as we played like 2 8 counts, him and I looked at each other and go, oh my God, this is the best show because I can hear absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Right.
And it just sounded great. Everybody was there. And
Yeah.
there's some times where it's spiritual.
Right. When you love the music you play, the crowd sees that, and it makes them have a good time.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
I think that's such a great thing to see, because if you see a band that's just there to play and be done,
Yeah.
I think the crowd can pick up on that. But if you see a band that's genuinely having a great time with their friends playing music that they love, I think that resonates with the crowd, and they end up.
Oh, yeah, and that happens especially for people that maybe didn't even necessarily come to see you. They came to see somebody else on the bill.
There's nothing better than that.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
But
made
then they're
our
like,
night.
oh, fuck. Oh,
That's
shit.
absolutely made our night where
Yeah.
we've come out and played the show just to support other people and have people go, hey, man, that was badass. We're coming to see them, but we loved what you did. And you see a little uptick in the likes.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I got like 5 more this week. All right. Fucking hey, dude.
Yeah.
But I think I saw you guys, just by chance, going to see Black Crosses.
Right.
I'm pretty
Well,
damn sure that's what went down.
I
Yeah, I
think,
think so.
if my memory serves me, I saw you plugging them, and you were talking about needing other bands, and
Yep.
that's when I reached out to you and said, hey, we'd love to do this.
That's a fact. That's
And
a
then
fact. I
after
remember that.
You're
Yeah.
like, come on in. As soon as we did that, we all hit it off.
I think it was. I remember
Yeah.
Stockton.
Yeah.
I remember outside at the Blackwater Cafe.
Did he come down?
Yeah, I remember he was passing out joints.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it,
And
yes.
okay, that was Stockton. That was
That was the Blackwater Cafe.
Blackwater
yeah, and oh yeah, okay.
The guy
So
that
that
rings
was
the
the False
bell.
Freedom,
Right.
Rebel Holocrons.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
That was right before the Reaper Palooza.
Punk Kid Joey was in the audience that night.
Yeah, man, that kid's great.
Oh, he's one of my heroes, man.
That's
That's what it's about, is having fun. That's why we play music.
There's that sweet spot though.
It's not
where
about
you're
showing
you're
off how
having
well I can
fun.
play. It's about having fun with your friends and meeting new friends and,
I
Yeah.
like finding that
I'm
sweet
fun with
spot where I am enjoying myself so much, and I feel this fucking guitar so perfectly.
Yeah.
I don't even have to think.
Yeah.
It's just a perfect fucking night. Everything falls into place, man. There's something magical about that. So I
And
can't.
that's when you go
I
to
can't
autopilot.
draw. I can't
Yeah.
write poetry. I
Flick
can't
that
do
switch
shit
and just
I can
ride
play,
it.
man.
Just every song, like, I don't know how I'm fucking playing this correctly right now, but I'm doing it.
Yeah.
It happens.
It does.
There's times where it happens.
Got you to do either whoa or
That's good.
You know? Anti?
or whoa. I'm gonna do it.
I gotta take a break because I gotta go pee. Oh yeah.
That's been over a year.
We haven't played a show since November 2019. Yeah. Crazy. We went on a show hiatus at the wrong time. We were like, we're gonna take a break. We tried out a fourth band member. We tried someone out. That didn't work out, and then we're like, well, we're trying to finish this album. Let's get it done and not book any shows.
Sure.
Well, then the pandemic hit, and it's like, fuck, man. I wish we had played some shows.
So real quick, like your first gig, tell me a little tiny bit about, because I know you guys are going to jump back into music here, but
Oh, our first gig was here.
Was here, yeah.
Yeah.
was here in this
It was our first.
Oh, we filmed
garage.
part-
By the way, yeah, we're in an amazing
We were at the professional
tent shop,
Yep.
professional tent shop garage.
Shout out to Andre Love.
Strange, funny Ranger story. Let me flip. So literally, 3 years ago, when I was going to turn 50 and Cody was going to turn 48, we were looking to have a huge fucking party. And Cody said, yeah, there's this place where they throw raves off of Arden. We're going to go check it out. We came here, talked to the guy. Timing was all shit because they were going out of town, so we never did it here. But always wanted, and come to find out, it's the lair
Yep.
of
So actually,
Rebel Holocrons.
Yep.
So your first gig was here.
Was here.
The lineup was, do you remember?
Oh shit. Fuck.
I think STR played.
SDR
Yeah,
did
you
play.
did double duty.
Yeah, I did double
Yeah.
duty.
Ooh, wow.
Double duty that night. Was it Dead Dads or who was it?
Was it Dead Dads?
Undulate or
I don't remember.
who
That was so
that?
long ago.
I'm pretty sure it was. No, it wasn't Dead Dads. They were broken up.
It was us.
Was it
STR.
I Hate Everything?
I hate everything.
No, that was
Curtain night?
later. That was later. That was the night.
Well, shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's us and STR. I don't know. Maybe we're assholes for not knowing the other bands that played.
They're going to be sitting here, God damn it.
So I only listen.
well,
I only know
I
bands
thought
that
we
I
had
like.
something
Walking Dead.
special.
The Walking Dead played. That's what it was.
Walking Dead did play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, so we played that. We had just released our first album like a week before. It was really close.
Had we done that already, huh?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like a week before, and then we played the show. We played the whole album.
Yeah, that was our CD release.
Right. Yeah, that was fun. And it was Dre's birthday, so the owner of the shops.
It was a party. The guy that owned this place introduced me to my wife.
Right.
So
Oh yeah.
Really?
he introduced me
That's
to my
nuts,
and
man.
then I had
Wow.
my son on his birthday.
Wow.
My firstborn was born on his birthday, and so we're tight. We got the key to this place.
I was in a band. I was in a band with the guy for 9 years.
For a long time, yeah, for 9 years.
9 years.
9 years.
Remember that. That's a significant phrase that we can talk about later.
We can talk about that later.
We'll get the behind the scenes on. I was in that band for 9 years.
9 years.
Exactly 9 years. You have to remember that.
Exactly 9.
We're probably gonna mess that up because it's a new song,
Let's
but
do it. We're here to practice. So
we're here to practice.
Why
So
not
fuck it.
practice?
That's right.
Well, I don't remember what
Fucking
we...
A.
You guys are acting like I'm fucking MTV or something. I am so low budget.
Get a little nervous.
So it starts slow, right?
We don't want to fuck up. We want to impress.
We want to.
Let's try it.
I have to say I love the chaos of that song. I really do. No, I do. I fucking seriously love the chaos of that song.
Played that really fast.
That was fast, dude.
I like it fast.
We spent half practice last week. Stop going fast. Go slow. Here we go.
Learn to play it faster, Matt. we played.
Damn, dude.
That was a drop there, man.
Did you roll that?
Real quick. Disclaimer. I got to put the warnings on there. Those are loaded with hash.
Okay.
Loaded with hash. Honestly, I mean, you know, I could see you guys having another player, but I could, honestly, I think it's better without. I really do. I mean, it's not unheard of, but it's like so much better.
Right. Dealing with 4 or 5 personalities is not easy. So
I
regardless of
don't know
you
how
guys
people have like 2 guitarists, 1 singer, fucking bass player and drummer, and like
Yeah,
there's
we
so
just-
many members you got to fucking coordinate with.
are. Right.
We just have such a good chemistry. We would love to have a second guitarist, but I mean, having someone else that doesn't flow
not a
like,
pain in the
like
ass.
the rest of us.
Yeah.
Like, you know, whenever I start to go somewhere with the song, they pick up on it. They know where the fuck I'm going.
Yeah.
And like to get a 4th member in who might not have that same kind of chemistry. We don't want to, you know, we just don't want to muddy the waters with that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Well, and just and it's somebody that you want to get along with.
Also,
too,
high
you
off
have
your
to find-
weed.
Dude, I know that hash.
Ranger
Yes.
what? Your weed.
Oh, look at that
I'm
doobie.
fucking high off your weed, brother.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
hash.
And hash.
Yeah, that's the one that does it. But it is
That shit works.
it's a tri-blend of
Fuck.
cannabis with a hash on top. Yeah. Boom.
My name's Ryan Ferguson, and I grew up in D.C. and moved out here because I met a girl, and now I'm stuck here.
Happens.
But
Another
yeah,
girl and married that one though.
yeah.
Made babies. Hey, and he makes boys.
Only boys.
Only boys.
Only boys.
Holy boy genetics.
I have 6 kids. All boys.
All boys.
All boys.
Wait. Is this a fact? You have 6 kids?
I do.
Fact.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
6
What kind of
kids.
fucking jackrabbit are you, dude? Okay.
I'm a guitar player and I sing. Come on.
Yes.
Pussy's basically just falling out of the sky.
It does. In Reno, it does.
All right.
But
Musical influences.
yeah, so growing up in DC, obviously, everyone liked Fugazi and you know all those kind of bands, and Avail. Everyone liked Avail. Yeah.
See, I'm not going to say anything like that.
So
My
anyway,
fans are going to be like, oh, fuck.
It'll be
How are you
your
in
turn
this
in a
band?
minute.
I grew up with my
Then you
dad
can
listening a
unveil your
lot to.
obscurities.
My dad, growing up, listened to a lot of Rick Nelson.
Well,
Oh,
and,
okay.
Now you're talking.
So I got way into that,
Yeah.
and that's how I started singing and everything, and just singing along to everything that my dad was listening to, and eventually I got into punk rock because I was in the record store one day with my parents, and I saw the Metallica Black album.
Okay.
So I bought that, and then I noticed that they were into Misfits.
Oh,
So
okay.
then I went to the record store on my own one day and asked the guy, "Do you have Misfits?" And the guy was like, "No, but we have some stuff in that kind of style." And the new Bad Brains album
Oh yes.
had
One of
just
my
dropped.
favorites. Yeah,
Just
okay.
dropped that day.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Get this!" And I picked up the new Bad Brains album. Fuck, I forget the name of it, but it's the one with the big lion on it, and fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I picked up that album and I was like, "This is for me."
Yeah.
so I was like, I want to get everything fucking Bad Brains. After Bad Brains, I fucking discovered Operation Ivy,
Okay.
and it just spread from there.
Yeah.
And that's how I got into punk into punk rock. Started with Metallica, and that upgraded me to Bad Brains, and just.
Well, I
from
think
there.
we all had to branch from metal, so to speak, a little
Yeah.
bit. You
Metallica,
know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to put it out there. Death Magnetic. Back me up.
Okay, well,
Death
hang on.
Back me up.
Start off
On
right.
the mat now.
Back me up. Because I was impressed. They turned the corner on that one and came back to their roots.
Yeah.
People. Death Magnetic.
The root story.
People. All Nightmare Long doesn't even sum it up, dude. There's just so many cuts on that album that are just fucking, they're rocking. And it's
Preach.
punk, dude.
Preach.
It's punk. Alright. I influence this weed for sure. First and foremost, this should keep you sane and alive
Yes.
and fucking.
I know many of veterans that'll speak to those
centered,
words,
dude.
sir.
Like, fuck,
Yeah.
I got all the worries in the world. Bring this into your life. I'm telling you right now.
And drop the other shit.
And
Yep.
fuck everything else, dude. Everything else, it's just a fucking escape. This right here will allow you to enter into what you need to engage in and fucking encounter.
Gold, I tell you, gold.
I'm telling you, dude. Hi,
All right, so
I am.
give us the lineup of musical.
So, fuck, dude, I like shit like The Police.
Okay.
I like shit like Depeche Mode.
Oh yeah,
I
nice.
like.
Seen them live many a times.
Yes,
They're fantastic.
There's. Fuck, man.
He's the weird one in the band, which is why he plays bass. Because
Yes.
he does all the shit that...
Depeche Mode is fucking amazing. You don't come around from the 70s and still be relevant today. I'm telling you, man.
Look at Kraftwerk. Kraftwerk.
Yeah,
1969 they started.
And it's still-
71 their first album came out, and those guys honestly still get played on the dance floor
Are
today.
still played today.
So continue. So Depeche Mode.
So-
Go on. More.
I mean, if we were into the metal, I went through a Metallica phase, and
Okay.
I was actually pleased they kicked Dave Mustaine out of that band because they got Megadeth out of that motherfucker
Sure.
too, and that
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't go deep into the dark underworld of the metal. I'm a Rush fan. shit like
Nice.
that,
Yeah.
man, you know
Lost
what I mean?
Neil
Like
Peart
the-
recently.
Yeah.
The goat.
Yeah.
Seriously. so check it out. So if you write just outside of your ability,
Sure.
just
Yeah.
just beyond it.
Always kind
and
of
then-
testing yourself.
And then
Yeah.
and then practice
Yeah.
at that level. You'll reach that level within
Sure.
no time, and then you can go ahead and write again. And that's kind of what we've done here
Yeah.
with all of us. Our songs that we write now are no longer just simplistic fucking pop punk shit.
But that one piece. What was that one called that I really dug?
With all the chaos.
Yes, the
With
chaos.
all the chaos.
Oh, what?
So that's
The
where we
chaos,
are-
yes.
So that's kind of where we are today. is
That's
where
what I'm saying.
We're
That
writing
is
stuff like that.
Trick shit, man. I
Oh,
love
the last
it.
Song, the last song. That
Yeah,
we
it's
played. Oh,
gritty.
man.
It's a little grindy. That's
that's,
fun.
That's
That's
where we're
fun.
at. So we've evolved.
I
Yeah.
wanted it to be fucking weird like that because
Yeah.
it's. I call it the Great Divide is the name of the
Sure.
song.
Okay.
And it's about how this fucking country is divided on the left and the right,
Yep.
and how we need to just fucking come together and stop that shit.
Yeah.
You know,
These
we
are
have
things
this,
out of our control.
yeah, we have this great divide going on. It's like we all need to come together as a fucking country and realize like one side is not all racist and one side is not all fucking moochers. Like, you know,
Yeah.
we're all fucking people and we all have our own fucking things that we believe, but in the end, we're all fucking Americans. We all live in the same country. Let's cut the shit. On both sides having that holier than thou attitude.
Yeah, that's true.
And we
That's
gotta
true.
fucking
It is.
we gotta fucking stop that shit.
There's
This guy back here.
Jeff's
he's
heard
just-
enough.
Hang on.
First
Let's
of
zoom
all,
in on
that's
Jeff
why
here
he's
real
like,
quick.
These fucking guys won't
Yeah,
ever
we-
shut up about this. Don't
I
get
don't
us
care.
started, dude.
So now listen.
not
to me.
fucking right,
I'm
man.
I'm directly on you.
Sure.
Speak
Your
up,
spiel,
Jeff.
man. Hit it.
My name is Jeff Spiesman, and I play drums.
Keep time.
I keep time.
Yes.
With the other rhythms.
I am the timekeeper.
Very well, I might add.
Thank you. But man, for me, I mean, I guess more typical probably than these two. I mean, more typical. I guess more in line with him. But when I first heard Travis Barker play the drums, I was like, I was really into rap music.
Yeah, I do love me some
weirdly.
Blink 182.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I
do love me
was
some
into rap a lot as a kid, and then when I got older, my brother played. I think it was What's My Age Again, and I went, well, you know, that's not. I knew about pop punk. I knew it existed. I had never really paid attention.
Sure.
And then I heard the drumming on that, and I thought, well, what the hell is that? It's like so creative and amazing, and it's fast, and it's fun, and I hadn't really heard something like
And the
that. So
singing
then
and harmony
Right.
and
So-
fucking
so then
happy.
we got the album. What's My Age what the fuck's it called? Why can I not think of it?
What, huh?
What's that Blink album? The big one. I can't even think
The
of the name
fucking
now.
big one?
The big one.
Enema of the State. There you go. So I
Holy
bought,
shit, there
so
you
we
go,
got
sorry.
that. I should
Yep.
have known that. But anyway, so I love that album. But then my brother had Dude Ranch, which was the album before that, and I heard that and just absolutely fell in love with it. And even though it wasn't Travis Barker, drumming on that, it was just every song was fast and catchy, and I had never heard music like that before. And I could say with confidence that album for sure probably changed my life. I definitely wouldn't be sitting here without it, because from there it went to the Newfound Glory self-titled, somebody let me borrow it, and same thing on that album. It's super fast but super catchy. And then from there it evolved into an old AFI record, and then an old Pennywise record, and I just fell in love with fast, catchy music that I didn't know even existed. I didn't know that was a thing, because I knew about Dookie, I knew Green Day, I knew, but I only really knew the later stuff, which was more poppy and rock than anything like that. And so I just knew that I wanted to play that style of music. So when I was like 15 or 16, my mom finally let me get a drum set, and here we are. And then from there, so I loved punk rock, I loved all that, but I also take heavy influence from more metal drumming. And the band Thrice is 1000% responsible for that, because that was the first time I ever heard a drummer do a lot of those double bass fills, a lot of double bassing on what was like a punk album. Okay. And you just didn't really hear much of that. And then like Brooks Wackerman of Bad Religion, formerly, same thing. He did a lot of metal drumming on, what is a punk rock album, and I had never heard anything like that. So from there, that went on to a lot of the harder music. And then, I heard like an August Burns Red album, and I thought that was amazing. Then I got into old Metallica and stuff like that, and it just kind of.
What about the first time you heard Slipknot?
Yeah, Joey Jordan was another.
That was spiritual.
For sure. Joey Jordan's easily one of my favorite drummers ever.
But it's that stomp beat. That was the kind of what is it? What would it be? Created that stomp beat. That.
Right.
Yeah.
And he really mainstreamed really, really fast double bass.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
What Lars Ulrich couldn't do in the '80s and the '90s. Joey kind of was able to do a lot.
Yeah, wow, that's saying something,
Right.
No, it's for real.
Yeah, no.
Joey was incredible. And he is an incredible.
Yeah.
And one of them just hits a cake with a baseball bat. That's what he does. but their drummer, and check it out.
But he's so good at it, man. He whacks it. He's
and what? So now Joey Jorgensen's not in that fucking band anymore. Now they've got Max Weinberg's.
Okay.
In that band, and I don't know if you know who Max Weinberg is. He was the drummer for fucking the E Street Band and
Bruce Springsteen.
Really?
And Bruce Springsteen. His son now plays drums for Slipknot.
Okay.
Go back and listen to their shit. I know it's people are like, oh, they're fuck them, whatever. Go back and listen to their technical shit, because they are really on it.
It's a good point.
They're really, really good.
Slipknot's a big influence for him.
Yes.
Oh, I can definitely tell. It's oozing.
So is Pink Floyd.
See, that's the great thing, though, man. Yeah. So is Pink Floyd. Zeppelin.
Except when you're aliens and you make fucking pyramids on this planet. Because the aliens.
He's the Tom DeLonge.
Fucking A. Tell me I'm wrong. They painted.
I'm just glad that I've got the Webster's Dictionary for him. Definition? All right, there we go.
All agreed. I love your.
You want to hear one of the fun? I know you do. I know you always have since Reefer Palooza.
Fucking, that's for real though.
If you don't like the weed, then you ain't got no need.
Yeah, that's right.
You're supposed to say it.
If you don't like the weed, then you ain't got no need.
There you go.
Matt can do one without getting an anal probe.
Yes.
Dude, come on.
Beautiful.
They built platforms and pyramids on damn near every continent.
We built a platform right here.
Humans agree. Some people own some of them.
I gotta tell you, it's an experience. You got the wind, it's like whistling through this little crevice up here. Yeah. Very inspirational.
Okay.
Fucking A.
I make no promises.
Fuck, man. Wow.
All right, well.
So what's the future of the Rebel Holocrons? Where does it go from here?
Death.
Well, sooner or
I mean,
later.
as long as we keep
Sooner or
riding,
later for all of
I was
us.
thinking like Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to the Met.
Yeah, totally.
Bet.
I want to put the Metropolitan.
We need to get to 20. We peaked at 21 Spotify listeners. I want to get to 22.
Maybe if I get to 20, 25.
Well, that's being put out there right now. 25.
25.
We need 25.
One more listener.
Come
Monthly
on.
listener.
Like, share,
including us.
subscribe.
We are not on LimeWire.
Yeah.
Or Morpheus.
Fair share.
Yeah, but where can people fight? Let's have all the formats.
Oh man, fucking.
I think all major.
Yeah, all the major shit. We're on mostly everything. You know.
Are we on Amazon too?
Yeah, we're on Amazon.
So Amazon, Spotify, Apple,
Bandcamp.
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 released last May, so somehow it's almost been a year.
We're on Zoom.
Yeah, we're on Zoom.
Well, we do everything through DistroKid.
Gotcha.
So they put you on
Everything.
And I got like the Supreme package. So.
Gotcha.
You know the weed is good when Matt starts talking about pyramids and
the aliens,
I'll do that
and
all
chupacabras.
With this bit, can I ask them a question?
Yeah.
Is that cool? What was your guys' most memorable show of ours?
That's a good question, man.
I'm curious because I know mine, and I'm curious where you two.
Let's hear them all.
Over the podcast.
Yeah, no, I love this, man. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's natural.
I'm genuinely curious.
So yeah, let's get the round.
Of all the shows we played, what is the one that stands out more than the rest?
I have shows that are like on the same, that are on par with each other. Like playing, what was it? Is it
Winters?
Oh, the boardwalk, yeah.
Yeah.
That was gonna be mine.
Playing the boardwalk and having those guys go on stage while we played Damn It.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
When
so
the
fun.
old Mulligans came
Yeah,
out.
the old Mulligans. Oh man, such a good band. And
That's
it
a
was
great.
awesome.
That's a great Sacramento punk band.
Yeah,
We love
and they
those
came
guys.
on stage and sang "Damn It" with us by Blink-182, and that was fun.
That was good times.
Yeah, that was a good show
band.
for me, and I also closed that because these guys, you know, they went off stage and
I thought we was done.
yeah, they all thought we were done, and then I played a cover, and yeah, everyone was loving the cover. It was that song from the movie Mannequin. We can build this thing together. Stay.
Oh, that's
I
yeah.
played
Okay.
that
Yeah.
all by myself, and everyone in the place was singing along with it, and that was a fun show.
Erasure.
That was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, another fun show was playing up in Reno when it's the same night that fucking
Shane's Tavern,
fucking
dude.
weird chick was like, you played a lot of good Green Day songs. Like, we didn't play any fucking Green Day.
Yeah, really. That's the sad thing is that you would
Yeah, I think-
played all original songs that evening, and
We played some Blink songs.
So something interesting about that show, though, that it's kind of interesting to talk about. I don't remember the dude's name, but so Ryan and I showed up to the venue early, and there's kind of two funny stories that tie into that show that Ryan's talking about. So first there was a restaurant above Shay's Tavern, and so no, I'm sorry,
It
was a
wasn't
storage
there the
area.
first time
So
we
the first time
played.
it was a storage
Yeah.
area. So
It was
second
just-
time, Ryan and I got to the venue early. Ryan tried to go put his shit up in what we thought was a storage area, and he walked into people were like eating.
Yeah, it was
They
a
had turned it into a
because the
restaurant.
last time we were there, it was still being renovated. It was all fucking just a construction zone.
yeah.
So they tell me, go ahead and put your stuff up in there, and they meant like this one little room off to the side in the hallway, and I start rolling my shit in, and there's a whole bunch of people like dressed all nice and fucking dining and shit.
You're rolling
And I'm
in
like,
cabinets and stuff. Yeah.
So the thing though of that show that really stuck with me and I thought was really cool was him and I decided
Machine
we're just
Gun
gonna put all
fucking-
our shit on the stage because we didn't know because we're a band we don't give a shit where we play, right? We can open, we can play last, we don't care. In fact, we prefer to open because
Sure.
it's fun and then we get to just chill.
Yeah.
So him and I
Then
we had
we
no idea
tricked
of
the
the
rest of
order. So him and I just started loading our shit on the stage. Well, the drummer of the first band that was playing wasn't too thrilled with us.
Drinking Machine
And-
Guns or
yeah,
whatever the fuck it was?
Yeah, I was just gonna try to not name names.
No, we love those guys.
Yeah, we
now.
love those
Yeah.
guys now. So anyway,
Oh,
so
yeah,
he wasn't. He
This is how
wasn't
you become friends. Like,
right,
like,
and that's
you-
what I'm getting
you
at. So he
piss them
wasn't.
off first.
He wasn't thrilled with us.
Yeah.
So Ryan and I were just like, okay, like we're sorry, but then we played. So yeah, we played first. We ended up opening anyway, I
Yeah.
think. And we
No,
played, and he came up and was hugging us and was like, dude, you guys were awesome. And then that night we kind of built a friendship with them. So
Wow.
it was
We
cool for
hooked
me to
up with
see.
a Reno crowd.
Right,
dude.
it's like the power of music, right?
Yeah.
Where this dude probably said, "Fuck those guys, they're conceited assholes for putting their shit on the stage." To,
Yeah.
oh man, these dudes are awesome, and now we're homies
Yeah.
with them. So
Yeah.
It's cool.
I don't know, that was a fun night.
Don't matter who you politically give a fuck
No,
about.
no.
It's just about the fucking
That's
goddamn
just a-
music.
There were no politics in that whatsoever.
There's
right.
no politics, right?
It's music.
Or aliens.
music.
Or aliens. There were no
Aliens,
aliens.
come on, man. That's real.
It's real.
Real.
Yeah.
Well, with that, I think we're going to call Ranger1's Rock Sesh with Rebel Holocrons a close.
Yeah.
We're gonna get. I'm gonna get up on stage and get a selfie with them here in a minute, and we'll end it with that. And there'll be some more music and pictures. This has been a fucking blast.
I hope so.
Until next time, I'm pretty lit. Ranger1 out.
Hey, 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 we're gonna play some crazy music for you. Are you ready? Here we go! After all this time, I've been right here by your side. Wondering what else will you deny? I don't wanna be in this catastrophe, so I'm letting go, setting myself free. It's all up to you. There's nothing I can do. I can see now that it's you or me. So here we go. No, I don't know. Well, I'm still waiting for you in the cold. But here we go. I don't wanna stay watching day by day as you die, as you go decay. I know that it hurts, but I don't know what's worse. To watch you die, I know that I gave in. But here we go. No, I don't know. Well, I'm still waiting for you in the cold. But here we go.
Christians insert
And
God.
we,
You got to. You
after
got to also look.
5,000 years, we've now written it in a Bible where it's like
The true
it's-
answer
it was
is
a
we don't
human
know.
that did that, but we
Well,
don't really
listen.
know.
But if you think about it, some of the things that came from the sky that were considered gods were lightning bolts that set fucking bushes and trees on fire. And back then,
That's
that
a
would be
phenomenon,
a
yes.
godlike experience. If you were out moving your sheep around and all of a sudden, whoosh,
Here's
you know,
my- here's my
that
problem.
would make you think a whole different way for the rest of your fucking natural life.
I know.